Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. And this is a sound off on all the Bravo tea that has been spilt this week. A lot has been happening. Let's get into it. So excuse these shades, but when I tell y'all I've been through it these last 3 days, I've really been through it, okay? The dark circles that are under these shades, y'all don't need to see that. I'm not gonna do that to y'all, okay? I don't wanna give y'all no jump scares. So we just gonna rock out with these shades, okay? I threw these ones on to give us a little fun, a little razzle dazzle, but child, life be lifing. Okay, so let's start with Alexia and Todd from Real Housewives of Miami. Todd filing for divorce. I was a little bit surprised, like, oh, but at the same time, not really, because I ain't really never liked Todd ever since the way he went off on her sons, or really Peter, but her other son, Frankie, was present. Y'all remember the scene. I ain't got to go into details, but ever since he went off on her and her kids, I haven't really been here for Todd. The way he went off on Dr. Nicole's husband, I ain't like it. I don't really see it for Todd. I just don't see it for Todd. The way he moves is real funny to me. It seems like he was kind of prepping. He was already separating himself from Alexia. Let's just be real. Since last season, he was separating himself from Alexia. He made them move out of that really nice condo that they were living in. He told her to go find a new place all by herself because he's busy. He made her do the event by herself. Like, he's been moving like someone like, okay. My mom used to have a saying, when your hand is in the lion's mouth, you have to be very careful how you remove it. And I feel like that's what Todd was doing. He had his hand in the lion's mouth, so he was like, I'm gonna wait till my kids go off to college. I'm gonna make sure we move and we separate stuff. I'm gonna make sure to do things real strategically. He slowly removed himself from the lion's mouth, and then he filed. The people say the lawyer that they had on there giving free legal advice to Lisa, they say that's Todd's attorney. I don't know. But I mean, look, I know marriage is supposed to be forever, but if it ain't working, it ain't working, girl. If he want to go, girl, let him go. If you want to go, girl, go. When it don't work, when it don't serve you, let it be. Don't fight for something that don't want you, girl. Let him go. I don't know if he was the money. But girl, you always land on your feet, girl. You're gonna be just fine. Everything isn't made for forever, you know? Some things are for right now. Maybe your forever love is still out there. I don't know, but Alexia, girl, it seemed like she's upset, and I'm sorry for you because I was just getting around to loving you again, you know? You had really pissed me off season before last. This last season that just happened, you really won my heart. Like, I love you again, girl. So if you sad about this, I'm sorry, boo. But you be all right. Let him go, girl. Let him go. Don't keep no man that don't want to be kept. Let him go. Okay. Now, as for Anna Kinko says, we're going to call her Anna Q because I'm not quite sure the right pronunciation of her name. And I don't like to mess people's name up because I don't like when people play with my name, okay? So, Miss Anna Q, they say she out here running her mouth talking about that this is for a storyline, that Alexia was on the chopping block. Now, Miss Anna, girl, you about to annoy me. You're about to annoy me. It's really pathetic that the only time people want to hear from you is when you're talking bad about Alexia and Marisol. I don't like that too much. Like, it's real corny. It's really pathetic. It's like, girl, find you some business to be about. Like, girl, you got other things going on. Like, every time you come around, it's to talk bad about someone else. Like, girl, have some shame about yourself. Like, that's not cute. And I don't even believe that Alexia was on the shopping block. Real Housewives of Miami is the very best franchise at the moment. Okay, it eats down. They are eating the other girls. I'm waiting for the Bravo fandom to get with it. Okay, because y'all a little late to the party. But Real Housewives of Miami is that girl. It's really unfortunate that I was not able to recap this last season. If you watch my one video that I did about Miami, I told y'all that I really couldn't go there. Gertie's storyline was very triggering and very reminiscent of my mother's story with cancer. And when I tell you there were certain episodes that had me sobbing like a 5-year-old, I was really up in this place. I was really in my house crying, okay? And so I just could not give y'all the review that y'all deserve. So I didn't do it. But baby, this next season, I'm on it, okay? I'm on it this next season. Because Real Housewives of Miami, she's that girl. It's the best show ever. If Bravo know what's best for them, they better not remove nobody, don't add nobody, don't cut nobody. Keep the cast the exact same. Now, you might want to up the girls' pay. You might want to increase the budget. You might want to do something different with advertising. I don't really know. But when I tell you that they have a gem, it's the best franchise right now. Second to nobody. So I don't believe Alexia was on the chopping block. I don't believe that Alexia would play with her marriage at her big age, would play with her marriage like this. I just don't believe it. Why? For why? That's not interesting. Fake drama is not interesting. But yeah. And a cute girl, go find you some business to be about and quit playing with us. If you want to come back on the show, just say it. If you want to come back on the show, just say so. Okay? If you want to be Alexia's friend again, just say so. Just say that. So Crystal Minkoff from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills will now be returning for season 14. And I don't know how I feel about that. I was just starting to like her. Really, Crystal? But you know what? Well, Crystal told us the kind of money that she's bringing in with her coconut water line. And we already know the kind of money that her husband brings in. You don't need this stress. And when I tell you I go up for the girls that could just grab their Birkin and be gone and not care and be just fine and not be doing all of this shuffling around to keep their job, I'm with you type of girls. Y'all the girls I go up for. Y'all the girls that I love because y'all are like, oh, in the words of the bird lady, that little check. Crystal don't need this check. And she don't need this stress. So, Crystal, girl, if they didn't want you, let the people know you had a really nice, cozy life before Bravo, and you will have one after. It's all right, girl. I was starting to like you, but it's going to be okay. I was starting to like you. I really was starting to like you a lot, actually. And I'm going to miss you a little bit. But, girl, if you don't go and enjoy your rich bitch life, because you're really that girl. You really have the funds. You really have the coins. I saw you rocking out to Brandy. Now, you are a Brandy fan. Girl, go have a nice life, okay? Because your life is really actually nice. So over in Potomac, okay, there's lots of news over there. We're going to bring it back to the East Coast, okay? Candace announced that she's having a baby. I'm so excited for her. I kind of wish she didn't tell y'all her business because y'all know how y'all like to do. But she's having a baby, so congratulations to Candace and Chris. I'm so happy for them. People was already speculating. They were saying the face was looking a little, you know, pregnant-like. And I'm just really happy for her. For those of you whose job it is to hate, go on and hate. God gonna keep blessing her in y'all face, okay? I hear the people saying that they want a baby special. If there's a baby special, you know, I will be tuned in for it for sure. But if there's no baby special, who really cares? I just want my girl to have a happy, healthy pregnancy, delivery, safe, healthy, beautiful baby. Okay, I want Chris to rub her feet and cook her all her favorite meals. And I want her to drive him a little crazy. I just want her to be pampered and loved on, okay? Because my girl has had a rough couple of years. I just want my girl to be happy, just be laid up, rest your ankles. Don't worry about none of this. Okay, don't worry about none of this. You don't got to give us a baby special. We good. We'll be all right, okay? Now, Robin Dixon also confirmed that she will not be returning to Real Housewives of Potomac season 9. And, girl, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't really think I even care. Like, I just don't even care. Like, Robin just told us she didn't care. In all honesty, that's how I feel too. We don't really care. You did it to yourself. You made the choice when you decided to come in on season 8 and play in everybody's face and give everyone the middle finger and tell us how we tried to steal your joy and whatever else. Girl, you quit. You decided you didn't want to be on the show no more. because you really had it made. You really could have come in season 8 and been that girl. And I know she was like, I don't want to throw my husband under the bus. You didn't have to throw your husband under the bus. You could have really came in there. You could have gone into your Mary J. Blige bag, because bitch, you from the 90s, you know what's up. You could have really gotten your bag and just came on there and just been a real bitch. Just been a real bitch and just been like, look, this is what has been going on with me. Yes, this is what happened. It's all out in the open now. This is all in the open. You just, like, you could have given us real tears. You sitting on a curb and you're never meant to cause you no pain. You know what I mean? Like, you was trying to be in your Monica bag. You should have been in your Mary J. Blige bag, okay? You could have given us real shit. You could have been honest. Just been honest, and it would have saved your job. But you didn't want to do that. You did this to yourself. You real life, when the season started and you came on the show, and you didn't even want to talk. You didn't want to work. You didn't want to do nothing. You didn't want to work. You didn't want to argue with Candace on camera, because every time the conversation kept coming up between you and Candace, you didn't want to have the conversation. Oh, she talked about my husband and we're just done. Then for us to get to the reunion to find out it really wasn't even about your husband. It wasn't about the tweets that Candace made. It was more so about the whole colorism conversation and how Candace came at Giselle at the reunion, and you were mad about all these things. But talk about it, address it. That's why you guys are on the show. You didn't want to talk to her at all. You didn't want to address, you didn't even have to make up with Candace. You could have just had an argument and told her, this is why I'm mad at you. Y'all could have had an exchange, and then if y'all still don't want to be friends, then y'all don't want to be friends. But y'all kept having these setups for conversation and no actual conversation was being had. You didn't want to work. When it came down to the wine thing, you could have really came up and just told us the truth and been like, yes, you know what? I did deflect. I did talk about Karen instead of talking about what was going on in my house. I did sit up there and was in the bed all of season 6 because I didn't want to talk about what Juan had done. I have been embarrassed because of the things that he does. I do love him. I'm not leaving him. I'm in it for the long run. I'm fighting for my family. I'm going to fight for my family until there's no fight left in me. It was going to be a bitch out here that was going to relate to that shit. Not me. Because I think that this is foolishness. But we would have respected your truth. We would have respected you being honest and real. Robin, I'm so disappointed in you, girl. You really could have been that girl. You could have stole a shine from Giselle, like for real. You would have been that girl. Look at what Giselle did. Y'all know I used to love Giselle. I'm mad at her right now, but I used to love Giselle. Take notes from your bestie. Giselle came on season 1 and was like, Jamal was a cheater, pumpkin eater. He loved to hide his salami. Girl, you didn't have to throw Juan under the bus, but you real life could have said, look, me and Juan have been struggling. We've been together for a really long time. We've had our ups and our downs, but at the end of the day, I love that man, okay? I'm going to stick beside him. That's my man. My man. Okay, you could have just told us that. And Juan could have played ball, okay? Juan could have came on there, but Juan ain't going to do it. Juan could have really came on there and said, Robin, I'm so sorry for some of the things that I have put you through. I'm sorry that you got to hold us down again after I messed up. I'm sorry, Robin. I got your back, Robin. We in this together, Robin. He could have lied. It would have been something. No, but for real, he could have lied to us. I would have taken it. He could have told us some lies. But he sat up there and girl, you really had it made. Like, the setup for this season 8 was supposed to be bomb, but you bombed. You just bombed. We can't do nothing with what you, like, I don't even know how production didn't fire you mid-season. Because if I was production, you would have been fired. You remember how Katie just disappeared? She just vanished at the top of season 2. We never saw her again until season 4. She just vanished. That would have been you, Robin Dixon. Had I been on production, you would have been gone. Gone with the Wind with Juan. Wherever he is, you would have been there, okay? You would have been folding towels with Juan. Because you gave nothing. Like, when I say this could have been your moment to shine, when Nene said you were starless, she ain't lied to us yet. Like I said before, Robin, Girl, if it was time for you to go, just go. You should have just bowed out gracefully and just left. But you know, I don't want to see you down bad. Hopefully, you know, your glow studio, I hope that does amazing. Okay, I hope that does amazing. Usually franchise membership based situations like that, they usually do good. They usually, you just make your own money. You ain't even got to do too much. You just make sure you got everything set up and you pay the bills and you're going to get your money. So hopefully that is what happens with you. Okay, I wish you well in your endeavors. But girl, you really tried it. You really played in our face and you had to go. As for the shade, you tried to throw Candace on your way out, talking about some, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to say I took a break. I wasn't asked back. For lack of better words, I was fired. Girl, you were fired by the people a long time ago. Let's just be real. Candace, you put that camera on her, she's going to give us a scene every single time. You, my friend, you don't know nothing about that. You're starless. You don't have that capability. So for you to throw shade at Candace, it's like, girl, this is why I can't see it for you ever again. Because all what Ashley put you through, you ain't never gave her the energy back. If you have been dealing with Ashley these last couple of seasons instead of Candace, girl, I would have been like, yes. I would have just said, save her job just because. You should have been on Ashley's neck last season and you were not. You was over there doing Bluetooth speakers for Candace. Anyways, girl, that little shade don't matter. Whether Candace, at the end of the day, whether Candace got fired, whether she was let go, it don't even matter. Because they're going to be quoting Candace forever. Ain't nobody quoting you. The only thing people are going to be quoting, only thing people are going to be saying is, I am so glad Robin Dixon is not here. Candace gave us quotables, okay? She can sell t-shirts forever with not today neck, not today ankles. We don't have it. She can forever sell those shirts. What you gonna sell? I am so glad that Juan Dixon is not here. But yeah, Robin, girl, you did it to yourself. The Robin I used to love, I wish her well, okay? I know she's still inside of you somewhere. I wish that woman well. But what you did this last 2 seasons, girl, I ain't like it. Now, they say that NECA is right behind Robin, okay? She on her way out, okay? Robin, hold the door open for your girl. NECA, you embarrassed yourself. I don't know what to say. I'm about to do the reunion review. And I might just address it there. But NECA, girl, if you have been fired, you did it to yourself. You came on this show and you allowed yourself to be a pawn and now you're a scapegoat. You weren't even that interesting. I feel like so many people feel like they are entitled. They feel entitled to be on reality TV. And then when y'all get on reality TV and the people don't like y'all, y'all buy these bots to say that they like y'all. But the powers that be know who a bot is. They know what the conversation's supposed to sound like, right? And when people are praising you on stuff that we never saw on the show, girl, we know it's a bot. And for the bots alone, I feel like you deserve to be banished, okay? Okay, you deserve to be cut from the team because that is so, girl, buying bots. If you're so interesting, just come on the show and be yourself. You came on the show and you were obsessed with Wendy. Obsessed. Was Wendy coming? Where's Wendy? Like, you don't have no shame about yourself. I was in the spaces the other day and we was talking and they were basically saying like, you should have been embarrassed that Wendy is not claiming to remember you. But the thing is, that is very true. And you should. You should be embarrassed because I don't know about y'all. Maybe I'm just a little different. The smallest thing can embarrass me. The smallest, the slightest of something can embarrass me. There's no way in the world I'm going to be walking around saying I've met someone that clearly doesn't want to acknowledge knowing or remember meeting me. If you don't remember me, I don't remember you. If you forgot, I forgot too. Wendy is a Bravo celebrity. Wendy is a professor. Wendy meets a lot of people every day. She's supposed to remember you. And just because she remembered, okay, y'all met. When y'all met, maybe she didn't like you. Maybe when she met you, she wasn't feeling you. But she just said, I don't know you. Did you ever think that maybe she was doing you a favor by saying, oh, I don't know her? Instead of saying, oh, actually, I really don't like her. She seemed like a fan. She seemed a little weird. She was standing in the corner watching me. Have you ever thought that maybe she was doing you a favor to say, oh, I don't know her? You're like, oh, I know her. Girl. Child, I guess. I just. Nneka's one of those people, like I said, that just feels entitled to a space because you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. But because you feel like you know certain people, you feel like, oh, well, since I know them, I have this degree separation. I deserve to be in that space too. And then when they give you the opportunity to be on camera, you just don't give. You don't give. You do not give. Every time they give you the opportunity to talk, nothing. They give you the opportunity to be on camera, nothing. Nothing. A big pile of beautiful nothing. If you fired, girl, you did it to yourself, just like Robin. Sorry. TV is not for everybody. It's not, you don't have to force yourself in this. You're not even comfortable. You don't have to force yourself to be on TV. You really just don't. Take this as a learning lesson and maybe, I want to say try again, but what's the point? But good luck to you, girl. I guess I'm just tired of these girls that say y'all are housewives and y'all are chosen to be on these shows because you have a great, beautiful, wonderful life. And life is just grand and beautiful and luxurious. But y'all be begging. Y'all be two-stepping and shuffling around to keep these jobs that y'all supposedly not supposed to really need. You're not even, girl. I guess y'all. But that's really all. I think I wanted to talk about it. I want to say anything else. I think that was it. I know there's always more, but that's all I want to say. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.